Hello, my friends. My name is Alex. Today I will tell you about another special day in my life. It was my day at the supermarket. I went there yesterday and it was very interesting. I bought many different things. Some were fresh fruits, some were vegetables, and some were other important items for my home. While you listen to my story, you will also learn simple English words and sentences. This will help you understand English better and speak it more easily in your daily life. I can't wait to share this story with you. Let's start. I woke up on Saturday morning. The sun was shining through my window. I felt happy because today I was going shopping at the supermarket. My mom asked me to buy some things for our family. I got out of bed and stretched my arms. Then I went to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth. After that, I put on my comfortable red t-shirt and black pants. I took my blue backpack and put my wallet inside. My mom gave me a shopping list and some money. I looked at the list. It said apples, bananas, bread, milk, eggs, chicken, rice, and tomatoes. I smiled and said, "I can do this." I left my house and walked down the street. The supermarket was not very far from my home. It took me only 10 minutes to walk there. Along the way, I saw my neighbor, Mrs. Johnson, watering her flowers. She smiled and waved at me. I waved back and said, "Good morning." The weather was nice and cool. When I arrived at the supermarket, I saw the big sign that said Fresh Mart Supermarket in large, bright letters. The parking lot was full of cars. Many people were going in and out with shopping carts. I took a deep breath and walked towards the entrance. The automatic doors opened with a soft sound. I stepped inside and felt the cool air conditioning. It felt nice. Just inside the entrance, I saw rows of shopping carts. I took one cart and pushed it gently. The wheels moved smoothly. I took out my shopping list and looked at it again. "Let's start with fruits and vegetables," I said to myself. I pushed my cart towards the produce section. The supermarket was big and clean. There were bright lights everywhere. I could hear soft music playing in the background. I saw many aisles with different products. There were signs hanging from the ceiling that said fruits and vegetables, bakery, dairy, meat and poultry, and beverages. Everything was organized very well. I arrived at the fruits and vegetables section. It was so colorful. There were red apples, yellow bananas, orange oranges, green grapes, and many other fruits. Everything looked fresh and delicious. I picked up a plastic bag and started choosing apples. I selected 5 big, shiny red apples and put them in the bag. Then I moved to the bananas. I picked a bunch of 6 yellow bananas. They looked perfect. Next, I needed tomatoes. I found them in the vegetable area. I carefully selected 4 ripe red tomatoes. A store worker was arranging vegetables nearby. She smiled at me and said hello.
Hello. Can I help you find anything?
Hello. Thank you. I'm looking for fresh tomatoes.
You're in the right place. These tomatoes just arrived this morning. They're very fresh.
Great. They look delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your shopping.
I will. Thank you. After I finished with fruits and vegetables, I pushed my cart towards the bakery section. The smell was wonderful. I could smell fresh bread, cookies, and cakes. The bakery had many different types of bread. I needed bread for my family. I saw white bread, brown bread, and whole wheat bread. I picked up 1 loaf of whole wheat bread. It felt soft and fresh. The bread was still warm. I also saw chocolate chip cookies, but they were not on my list. I looked at them for a moment, but I stayed focused on my shopping list. Maybe next time, I thought with a smile. Next, I went to the dairy section. This area was cold because they keep milk, cheese, yogurt, and eggs refrigerated. I needed milk and eggs. I opened the glass door and felt the cold air on my face. There were many types of milk: whole milk, low-fat milk, and skim milk. I chose 1 carton of whole milk. It was 1 gallon. Then I looked for eggs. I found them on the shelf. I carefully opened one egg carton to check if any eggs were broken. They all looked good. I took one carton with 12 eggs and gently placed it in my shopping cart. I closed the refrigerator door and moved on. I pushed my cart to the meat and poultry section. This area had fresh chicken, beef, pork, and fish. I needed chicken for dinner. A butcher was working behind the counter. He was wearing a white apron and a hat. I looked at the packaged chicken in the display case. There were chicken breasts, chicken legs, and whole chickens. I decided to ask the butcher for help. "Excuse me, sir. Can you help me, please?"
Of course. What do you need today?
"I need fresh chicken. Which one do you recommend?"
These chicken breasts are very fresh and good for many dishes. How much do you need?
"Mondopu niern. I need about 2 pounds, please."
Perfect. Let me get that for you.
The butcher selected fresh chicken breasts, weighed them, and wrapped them nicely.
Here you go. 2 pounds of fresh chicken breast.
"Thank you very much."
You're welcome. Have a great day.
"You too." I continued shopping and found the rice and grains aisle. There were so many choices. I saw white rice, brown rice, jasmine rice, and basmati rice. The rice came in different sized bags, 1 pound, 5 pounds, and 10 pounds. I looked at my shopping list. It just said rice. I decided to buy a 5-pound bag of white rice because my family uses it often. I picked up the bag. It was a little heavy, but I managed to put it in my shopping cart. I checked my shopping list again. Apples, check. Bananas, check. Bread, check. Milk, check. Eggs, check. Chicken, check. Rice, check. Tomatoes, check. I smiled. I got everything! With all my items in the cart, I pushed it towards the checkout area. There were several checkout counters. Some had long lines and some had short lines. I chose a line with only 2 people waiting. While I waited, I looked at the magazines and candies near the checkout. There were chocolate bars, gum, and mints. I waited patiently for my turn. After a few minutes, it was my turn. I pushed my cart forward and started putting my items on the conveyor belt. I placed the apples, bananas, tomatoes, bread, milk, eggs, chicken, and rice on the belt. The cashier was a friendly young woman. She smiled at me.
Hello? Did you find everything you needed today?
Hello. Yes, I did. Thank you.
Great. Do you have our store membership card?
No, I don't. Not yet.
That's okay. Would you like to apply for one? You can save money on future purchases.
Maybe next time. Thank you for asking.
No problem.
The cashier scanned all my items one by one. Beep, beep, beep! Each item made a sound as she scanned it.
Your total is $42.50.
Here you are. I gave her $50.
Thank you. Your change is $7.50. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
Here's your receipt and change. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. A helpful store employee helped me put all my items into reusable shopping bags. The bags were strung and green with the supermarket logo. I had 2 bags. One bag had the fruits, vegetables, and bread. The other bag had the milk, eggs, chicken, and rice. The employee was very careful with the eggs. I thanked him for his help. I put both bags in my shopping cart and pushed it towards the exit. The automatic doors opened again. I walked outside into the warm sunshine. I felt proud and happy. I completed my shopping all by myself. I walked back home carrying my 2 shopping bags. They were a bit heavy, but I was strong. Along the way, I saw Mrs. Johnson again. She was still in her garden. "Did you finish your shopping, Alex?" she asked. "Yes, Mrs. Johnson. I bought everything on my list," I replied happily. "What a responsible young man," she said with a warm smile. I felt very proud. When I reached home, my mom was in the kitchen. I brought the bags inside and put them on the kitchen table. My mom looked at everything I bought. She smiled at me with pride in her eyes.
Alex, you did such a great job. You bought everything on the list.
Thank you, Mom. I tried my best.
You even got the freshest fruits and vegetables. I'm so proud of you.
The store workers were very helpful. They answered all my questions.
That's wonderful. You're becoming so independent and responsible.
It was actually fun. I enjoyed shopping at the supermarket.
I'm glad. Next time, maybe you can go shopping for more items.
I'd love to. I can't wait. That was my day shopping at the supermarket. I bought many things: fruits, vegetables, bread, milk, eggs, chicken, and rice. I learned how to shop independently and talk to store workers politely. Shopping at the supermarket was easier than I thought. Now I want to hear from you. Have you been to a supermarket before? What do you usually buy? What is your favorite section in the supermarket? Try to talk about it in English. The more you practice, the better you will get. Thank you for joining me today. See you in the next lesson.